Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Thanks for tuning into the Unsigned Showcase, kicking your week off with a Monday grind. Can't believe it's Monday again already. Comes around absolutely speeding fast. I only got four hours kip last night, so if I stumble over my words today, that's why I'm totally sleep deprived. We got 5 bands to check out today, some really cool ones as well. We're going to kick off with MOCHI. We've got 26 subscribers. Now, I keep saying on the channel, oh yeah, we haven't heard this band before. They're a new band to the channel. And then I look back and actually, no, they've been on the channel a few times. So I'm going to try and stop saying that. We might have seen these guys before. We might have not. I can't remember every band that's been on the channel. But anyway, these guys are coming back with a new religion. Here we go. Big sound out of that guitar. Yeah, loved it. Man, this guy had a nice fat tone out of that guitar, and when you've got no bassist in your band, you need to make up for that low end. But we see so many grind bands with no bassist, but they do manage nowadays to, get those octave notes in there and stuff as well, and just really down tune it so it makes up for the lack of bass. Dope. Loved all the tingly bits on the ride as well. This is our friends PROLETAR with Jerat, Industri. Here we go. Another BC Rich Warlock. Really reverby drums. Sick. I'm not sure if these guys had a bassist in the band either. So that might be 2 bands with no bassist and a BC Rich Warlock instead. Yeah, just 3 guys in that band as well. So there you go. We've proved already with just 2 bands that you can get away with just 3 guys in a grindcore band. Fuck the bassist. You don't need one of those, but you do need a BC Rich Warlock. There you go. This band's called Bind Torture Kill, not Blind. LAPIDEE. Here we go. No bassist again. Super dope. No, I swear I wasn't planning it. I don't check out the videos beforehand. I just move, just put them in the queue if they sound like they're grindcore after a couple of seconds. But there you go. There's 3 bands of just a 3-piece band, no bassist, the guitarist with a bunch of effects to make up for that fact. Octavers and just thickening out their guitar tone to make up for the fact that there's just them doing the riffs, but there's no bass tones or anything else in there. And that is so sick. The only thing that Bind Torture need to do is get themselves a BC Rich Warlock, because that's apparently the one thing that they're missing from that band to be a proper 3-piece bassless grindcore band. But man, they sounded great. I really like the high-end clarity on that one compared to the other first 2 tracks. That ride really tinged out in this one. Super nice. Sounded great vocal as well. Now, this is an interesting band. We've seen them once before. We're going to see them again today, but probably again in the future as well, because these are an interesting band, a different band, and a band trying to think outside the box. They're not strictly grindcore, but they're not strictly quite anything, I'm not quite sure. I always check out their uploads. Not all of them make it onto the Monday grind because they are quite different, and they bring in elements to their music that you wouldn't expect to hear in heavy music. And you'll see, or if you know about these guys, you'll know what I'm talking about. We're going to check out this one today because it sounds like an interesting track, and I want to get to know these guys more. And if there's one thing you'll know about me, it's I just love things that are different and out the ordinary. Even if it doesn't always work and it's not always to my taste, I like to hear things that are different. I like to get caught off guard by music when it's just always going through the motions of riffs and chugs and beats that you've heard a million times. You kind of switch off mentally, but when it's something different coming at your ears, even if it's weird and wacky, it pricks me up and it makes me think. And even if there's like just 2 seconds in there that really work dope, it's worth the effort of thinking outside the box. So we're going to check these guys out again today. Disfiguring the Goddess with LUMORA. Here we go. Nice one. This was a nice one. I thought that was really nice mixture of the two different styles of music, and it's so hard to mix those kind of styles as well. That kind of dance edge to bring in with super heavy deathcore. Yeah, it's a real hard mix to do. But I thought this one blended nicely. I thought the vibe kept going through the synthy parts as well, and added a nice atmospheric edge as well to the kind of music, and just something to break away. It's a different kind of breakaway and breakdown instead of just chunks, you know, so you can have a softer section and go into a faster part, but just not do the standard format of what would normally be chunks in those sections. They're thinking outside the box. I thought this one was really cool video as well. There's some sections in this as well where they'd layered up the vocal and put distortion on it, where it was super heavy down the ears. Really sounded dope. But I just want to say again, bad day on the channel for bassists. I'm sorry if you're a bassist out there looking to see bassists on the channel and see grindcore bassists. There's been none so far today. We've had 4 bands. There will be one in the last band, but man, that's it. But I really actually quite like that we showcase so many bands now that are just an out the ordinary, thinking outside the box makeup as well. And that's really dope. You know, I just love things that are different. These guys are wicked dope. This is a long one to finish this off. Intercourse Family Suicide Gun, which is a crazy name. Here we go.
Sifted through the pulp, looking for a reason to keep on living. A horror that's implied every day. The dollar bill should read, we are fucked. Life gives us the gift of Stockholm Syndrome.
Finally some bass.
These things left unsaid hang over my head like a specter, counting the burnt debris on the side of the highway, waiting for you to get a fucking clue. You keep talking about boundaries, and I don't think you know what that word means. Unforgiven in a blue collar.
That's why you need a bass.
From father to son, it's sent back to God for a refund. Father time eats us all from the asshole up. I look on in disgust.
That record sounds so great. They dialed it in super great, and we actually got a bass in there as well. Sounded amazing. There's 5 bands to check out. 4 of them haven't got a bassist, and some of them haven't even got a like a drummer or anything like that as well. There you go. That's how you can do bands nowadays. But man, it's been super sick to see all of that. If you want to start a grindcore band, you don't need a bassist anymore. You just need a BC Rich Warlock and a couple of other guys, and you can basically in a band. That's it. If you do that, make a video and send it over, and we'll give you a spin on the channel alongside all the other bands without a bassist as well. I hope you've enjoyed that again today, guys. That's it from me today. We are going to be back on Wednesday with more Noosis stuff. So if you like checking out his stuff and seeing what he's up to, we've got some more of that stuff coming up on Wednesday. Other than that, hope you have a great week. We'll see you around. Cheers. Bye.